Hello everyone, and today we are coming with you with an open door invitation of Noble Manhattan Coach Training Academy. And me, I'm Julia Kurt. We have got Katrin together with me. Welcome, Katrin.
Hi, Colette. Nice to be here.
Wonderful. So I'm the Managing Director of Noble Manhattan Coach Training School in Switzerland and around, and Katrin is as well one of our Managing Directors within Europe as well, having her own coach training academy, looking after different countries, and she is as well our main facilitator for masterclasses. And thank you so much for having the time today to explain a bit more about masterclass, because I got so much out of this, and I started my coaching journey. I decided to become a coach actually whilst I was participating in Katrin's one-day offering, it was, of masterclasses, and I got so much out of it because it's practice, it's hearing, it's getting feedback, feed forward, I call it, observations, etc. And that's why we want you all to experience this. And that's so important. Experience, what does it mean to be on a master class and be practical. So therefore, we have the pleasure to invite you for first 2 hours of the master classes, which are starting when, Katrin?
So yes, the first masterclass for this year will be on the 28th of January. It's a Saturday. We purposefully choose Saturday so that all of our students can have the time outside of work engagements to be able to participate. The masterclass will be 7 hours long, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon with a lunch break. You will participate in the first 2 hours for free. And we hope this will give you a good example of what the masterclass offers as value. Very often, when you hear the word masterclass, in most situations, it is usually an event of about 45 minutes to an hour. However, the Noble Manhattan Coaching Masterclass is a full day coach training experience, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon with a lunch break. It is filled with a lot of practice, discussion, feedback, supervision, and mentoring. There's also an element of the masterclass during the day when all the participants have the opportunity to bring for mastermind discussion an ethical topic or issue they may be facing in their own practice as a coach, or maybe an ethical issue that is simply on their heart and mind, and they have been wanting to find a resolution or an answer to. The current group is multinational. We actually have student coaches. We call them students, obviously, because we are an academy of coaching, but they're actually top professionals from multiple countries. Currently, the group consists of participants, coaches from Thailand, India, Bulgaria, Greece, Switzerland, Poland, England, Mexico, France, and the States. In December and November, we had participants from the States that had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they were still there and still performing at top peak performance. That sort of talks about how much people actually get out of the masterclasses so that they made the effort to be there.
Absolutely. Thank you. No, I've got the same, I loved it. So how would a day look like? For example, now we're going to invite our people, open door for the first 2 hours. What will they see in the first 2 hours, Katrin?
So even though I said it's full day training, it is not based on lectures. So I'm the facilitator, I'm an accredited master coach. However, I don't give topical modules. There are learning elements which are based on what the participants are currently experiencing in their growth as a coach. So it's very customized experience to the group that is participant. The purpose of the day is to get you to move forward a step or two forward, to bring your confidence, expertise, and mastery of the coaching skills a few notches higher every time that you participate in this masterclass. What this means is that it actually doesn't matter how advanced or how much of a beginner you may consider yourself to be. It's not about your previous experience as a coach that determines the value of this experience of the masterclass, but it is the combined, coactive, collaborative learning environment that the masterclass provides for all participants. This way, it meets the needs of both beginner coaches as well as more advanced and more experienced coaches. And this we achieve through group coaching sessions where we have the opportunity to observe as well as discuss afterwards one coaching session being conducted, how it went, what could have been done better, tips, tricks, mentor tips, supervision, expertise. One of the benefits also of this type of exercises is that the participants benefit from the combined wisdom of all coaches that are present. Of course, we have all trained somewhere or in the process of training. You probably meet a lot of colleagues that are from your own country, from your language group. However, being able to experience the feedback and point of views of coaches from around the globe adds a tremendous value that cannot be achieved in any other way but in an international multicultural environment of coaching. It cannot be achieved locally in a local setting. That is a huge benefit of this experience.
Lovely, great to hear. Absolutely wonderful. And it's international. That's even much more impactful. So this is the rollout of the day, which is great. We are going to have our participants for the first 2 hours. What would the first 2 hours entail?
As this is the first for the year masterclass, and we wanted to open it up for all of you to be able to experience an example and taste the masterclass, we are modifying slightly the schedule of that particular day. So in the morning session, when you will join us, you will be able to experience a group coaching session, feedback session, supervision session, an ethical challenge of the day session. It will be an opportunity for you to taste a few elements of the day. And that's why we're doing it like that.
Okay, good, lovely. That sounds very interesting. And it gives as well our participants a bit about the mastermind group, the ethical question, and plus as well the real group coaching, which I found always very valuable because you get feedback from everyone. You get feedback from all the more advanced, the coach, the student, from it's a different perspective and it's really valuable. Wonderful.
I would like to add also that currently we are also collaborating with Noble Manhattan, India. One of the trainers in India will be also present there. So you will experience also a number of approaches to the masterclass experience and facilitation.
That even gives another spicing up of our master classes. What shall I say? Lovely. That sounds really great. So this is an open invitation for everyone out there. Even you don't need to be a coach. You can be a personal development freak. It could be as well someone from talent acquisition, because these skills are so vital for you as a leader, not even a coach. A leader, about how to ask questions, how to get the conversation out. And it is hands-on practice. So thank you so much, Katrin.
Well, I look forward to seeing everyone as the new year begins. May this also give a powerful kickstart to your coaching mastery with Noble Manhattan Coaching.
We all await you, welcoming you for the open door of Noble Manhattan Masterclass sessions. See you there.
See you soon. Thank you.